FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, and online at KOFO.com. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on KOFO is brought to you by Hefner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. Now let's go live to Eudora High School for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
And welcome to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO, live tonight from Eudora High School in Eudora, Kansas. I'm Derek Chappell, in tonight for Gary Bateman, who returns next week to bring you the remainder of the Cyclones' 2019-2020 basketball season. We're in Eudora tonight for Cyclone basketball, and our boys contest getting underway here shortly. In case you're just joining us, the Lady Cyclones dropped a tough one to the Lady Cardinals, 49-33 in the first game of the night. Again, you can hear the broadcast tonight on 103.7 FM, also on 1220 AM, or online at KOFO.com. You can find that link on our website or our KOFO Radio Facebook page. The Cyclones under head coach Cliff McCullough come into tonight's game with an overall record of 6-5. Now, 5 of those 6 wins are at home, so road contest kind of the Achilles heel for the Cyclones this season. A couple of those losses coming at the Baser tournament last week, where they finished 4th place in the Bobcat Invitational at Baser. Some good ball teams at that one, and Ottawa finishes 4th. And then Tuesday night, they played Blue Valley Southwest at Ottawa High School with an impressive 15-point win over the T-Wolves, with 4 players for Ottawa in double figures in that ball game. And some very unselfish play for the Cyclones that night, with 4 players in double figures. A lot of those points coming off of assists, very few turnovers, and a swarming defensive effort by the Cyclones against the T-Wolves. One bad note from that ball game, I see Jason Brown sitting over on the bench in street clothes tonight. So Jason re-injured that knee in the ball game against the T-Wolves. So he will be out of the lineup tonight in street clothes on the bench. I know that's tough for Jason. But stepping up again, you got players like Reese Moore, Noah McCullough, Kate Gollier had double figures, Kobe Johnson. So great ball game last week, or earlier this week against the Timberwolves, and some unselfish play. And we hope to see more of that tonight from the Cyclones. We'll take a quick 60-second timeout, come back to tell you more about the Eudora Cardinals, the Cyclones' opponent tonight. We're getting closer to tip-off as well. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to the Ottawa Cyclone basketball pregame show on KOFO. Derek Chappell, glad to have you join us tonight here on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. About a minute away from tip-off here. Cyclones' opponents tonight, the Cardinals from Eudora High School, and head coach, former Wellsville standout Kyle Dieterding, coming to tonight's game at 6-6, a 500 mark for them. Some always good games when Eudora and Ottawa gets after it, and that's what we'll see tonight here at Eudora High School. We're about ready to get the starting lineups and get things underway. I want to take a quick break, or not a break here. I just want to remind you about one thing. There is other action going on tonight over on our KOFO.com website, and a link that you can find as well on our Facebook page is our KOFO Game of the Week. And tonight, West Franklin Falcons hosting the McLeod Bulldogs. The boys game online right now. If you want to catch that action out, Luke Queen has your play-by-play for that one. And, of course, don't forget tomorrow, you might want to head to Wellsville for the finals of the Top Gun Tournament. Great ladies ball action there as Lewisburg takes on Hayden for 7th place. You've got Hampshire County at Baldwin for 5th place in that one. Spring Hill versus Lansing in the 3rd place ball game. And in the championship game of the Top Gun tourney, Wellsville will face Nemaha Central on Wellsville's home court. So that's the Top Gun tournament tomorrow. On KOFO tomorrow, we've got Ottawa University men's and women's basketball on KOFO and KOFO.com as the Prince Falcons come to Wilson Fieldhouse for KCAC play. The Fusion Alley OU women's basketball pregame show on KOFO is at 3:45. Tip-off will be at 4 o'clock tomorrow. The OU men take the floor. They'll face Prince at 6 o'clock. That Fusion Alley Braves pregame show is at 5:45. Casey Weaver capture play-by-play tomorrow for Ottawa University men's and women's basketball. So there's your schedule and your lineup for what you can catch on air and what you can go check as well if you're in the Wellsville area tomorrow to check that ball game out. Starting lineups being announced right now here at Eudora. For the Cyclones, starting lineups will be Kate Gollier, 6'4" senior, wears number 3. Kobe Johnson, 6'5" senior, wearing number 4 tonight, also a starter. Noah McCullough, 6'1" sophomore, gets the nod tonight as well. Alex Quillen, 6'2" senior. Alex, over his career at Ottawa High School, one of the most improved players that I've seen in a long time, and scrappy on defense and good offensive player in Alex Quillen. And rounding up the starting lineup for the Cyclones tonight, again with Jason Brown out, Reese Moore gets the start, 6'4" senior for the Cyclones. Trying to get the starting lineups here for you. The Cardinals. Looks like Tyler Shackelford, 5'11" senior, will start at one guard position. Noah Watkins, also a 5'11" senior. He'll start at the other. Justin Fawcett, 6'5" junior in the middle, number 12. He and Kobe Johnson will face each other a lot tonight. Ty App, 6'2" junior, will also start. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Eudora Cardinals is Jacob Merkel, 6'2" senior. So starting lineup, seniors and juniors, mostly seniors for the Eudora Cardinals. And again, a senior-laden lineup for the Cyclones as well, with Noah McCullough in as a sophomore. So we're ready to go. Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. We're glad to have you along tonight. We want to thank all of our sponsors for help bringing you tonight's ball game. We ask that you visit them and thank them as well when you're there. So here we go. Ottawa dressed in red. Red shirts, black numbers. Eudora with their home white and the Cardinal red numbers and letters. We're ready to tip it off from half court. Alex Quillen will do so against number 12, Fawcett. Cardinals control the tip-off. First possession of the ball game. We're underway with Ottawa Cyclone basketball. Apps now, right side, down to Shackelford. Way across the court. He's going to pass number 10, Noah Watkins, and Watkins is going to hit a 3 to start the ball game for the Cardinals, 3-0. That was a deep 3 from Watkins and a long cross-court pass. Cyclone basketball now. Here's Gollier out top. Right side to McCullough. Crypto line extended. Back to Gollier. So the Cardinals are in a zone. Well, they're going to go man. Kobe Johnson now inside the free throw arc. McCullough left side. Looks back to Johnson on the inside. No go. Quillen. Cross-court pass now to Gollier. Gollier's going to drive baseline. Spin move. Go up. Going to pass it back out to Kobe Johnson on the other side. Kobe's going to take a 12-footer and knock it down. 2 points for Kobe Johnson. 3-2 in favor of the Cardinals. Just underway, first quarter. Pass inside. And a layup no good. Missed by the Cardinals. Fawcett missed a chip shot there. Rebound taken down by Reese Moore. Good defense by Moore. And Cyclones trail by 1. Here's Quillen, baseline right. Shot no good, off the rim. Rebound down to Watkins. Watkins now across the timeline. Left side to Apps. High Apps. Noah Watkins down baseline right to Merkel. Merkel. Kobe Johnson on him. Tries to go baseline. Now he's going to give it to Shackelford on the left-handed dribble out top. Goes cross court now to Apps. Ball knocked away on the inside. Taken away by his Cyclones. Turnover Cardinals. Here's Gollier now right side. Cuts in the lane. Back out to Quillen. Thought about the 3. Pulls back from the top of the key. Gives to McCullough left side. McCullough on the dribble. Looks for Kobe Johnson, hits him at the top of the key. Kobe looks inside for Moore, or to Gollier. Gollier spins out and goes baseline, back into Kobe Johnson. Drives the lane, up on the right shot, right hand, no good off the rim, but he's fouled on the shot. Kobe tried to go glass there, just a little too hard. Foul's going to be on Jacob Merkel against the Cardinals. That's his first and team's first foul of the ball game. Kobe Johnson goes to the free throw line for 2. First time at the stripe tonight. Kobe's first free throw. Up and good. Kobe Johnson with 3. And we're tied at 3. One dribble, second free throw for Kobe Johnson. He rolls around and falls. Kobe, 2 free throws and a bucket. 4 points for the Cyclones. They lead 4-3. Shackelford across the timeline for the Cardinals. Right side now to Watkins. Watkins on the cutter. Gives it to Merkel. He's going to make the layup. That was an easy shot by Merkel on the roll after the pass. So Jacob Merkel with his first 2 for the Cardinals. They retain the lead 5-4. Kobe Johnson now. Free throw line. He's back to the basket. Gets it off to Quillen, who hands off to McCullough, who hits a 3. Right in front of the Cardinals bench for Noah McCullough. A deep 3, and the Cyclones take a 7-5 lead. There's Merkel now left side for the Cardinals. Out top to Shackelford. Cross-court pass to Apps. Back out top to Watkins, guarded by Gollier. Left side, Merkel. Baseline now, Shackelford. Cross-court. Finds Watkins. They did the same thing a minute ago for a deep 3. Here's Merkel baseline left. Tries to get around Kobe Johnson. He cuts him off. Back out top to Watkins. Long three-pointer taken this time by Apps. No good. Rebound comes down to the Cyclones. There's McCullough with it. McCullough looks inside for Reese Moore. Ball knocked away. Reese gets it back, and he starts to go up with it, and we're going to have a foul against the Cardinals. Reese Moore hustling down the floor that time. McCullough found him. Tried to go up with the shot, but he was fouled. That was going to be on Merkel. That's his second personal foul of the ball game. Second team foul, so he's going to come out at this point. He's going to be replaced by Sloan Hayden. Inbounds pass for the Cyclones. They lead 7-5. 5 minutes showing now in the first quarter. Kobe Johnson out top. Gives off to McCullough. Now to Quillen out top. Swings it left side here to Gollier. Gollier, Reese Moore at the free throw line. Looks for a cutting McCullough. Not there. Now he finds McCullough baseline left. McCullough cross-court pass to Kobe Johnson in front of the Cardinals bench. Kobe on the dribble inside the lane left hand. Finds McCullough cutting to the basket. Noah goes up. The shot was blocked out of bounds. Cyclones retain possession. Ball was blocked out of bounds by Sloan Hayden, who just came into the ball game, replacing Merkel with 2 fouls. Gollier to throw it in under his own basket. Finds Reese Moore. Reese off the glass and good, and a foul. Reese Moore with his first 2 of the night. And another foul against the Cardinals. That one's going to go on Sloan Hayden. So Hayden blocks 1 shot out of bounds, and the very next play commits the foul. So Reese Moore, chance to complete the 3-point play, old-fashioned style. Cyclones lead 9-5. Here's the free throw from Moore. Rolls around and falls. Cyclones 3 for 3 at the charity stripe tonight. They lead this ball game 10-5. 4:32 to play, first quarter here in Eudora. Watkins now for the Cardinals, right side. Apps top the key, back to Watkins. They swing to Shackelford left side. Free throw line extended. He goes baseline on McCullough. McCullough tries to knock the ball away. Now we got a switch. Kobe Johnson comes out top. McCullough is guarding the 6'5" Watkins inside. Here's the baseline shot, and it's good. High Apps for 3 from the corner for the Cardinals. They cut the lead down to 10-8, just like that. Cyclones lead by 2. 4 minutes to play first quarter. Here's Quillen. And we've got an offensive foul inside against the Cyclones. Quillen made the 15-footer, but the whistle blew first. That's going to go on Kobe Johnson, an offensive push-off foul. Kobe's first foul of the ball game. And the Cyclones' first foul of the ball game. So turnover there, Cyclones, the first of the ball game. Eudora retains possession. And here's across half court. Here's Brad Arnold now. 5'9" senior in the ball game. He brings it up. He pass inside. Oh, and it's knocked away. But it's good. Sloan Hayden with 2. Hayden went up to shoot. Kobe Johnson blocked the shot. It bounced right off Hayden's hand and into the basket. We're tied at 10. Here's Gollier for the Cyclones. Calls the offense. Gives it to McCullough. McCullough to Quillen. Quillen on the dribble right side to Moore. Moore back out to Kobe Johnson. Just top of the key right. Here's Quillen. Cyclones running the weave offense. Here's Quillen back out to McCullough, top of the key. McCullough gets a pick from Quillen. Goes to Kobe Johnson. Thought about the 3. Now he drives inside. He'll hit the Quillen, top of the key. Alex the shot. Too strong. Reese Moore with the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals. Cyclones retain possession of the basketball. Substitution now for the Cyclones into the ball game. Gray Lane, 5'8" senior. Wearing the neon green shoes. Yellow, green, whichever you want to call it. We're not going to lose him in a snowstorm. Kobe Johnson on the inbound. Ottawa's basketball. They're half the court. Here's Dre Lane out top. Tied at 10. 3 minutes to play first quarter. McCullough, right side, on the dribble. Pulls up. Look for Johnson inside. He wasn't there. Here's Kobe running baseline. He gets a pass from Dre Lane. Off the rim. No good on the shot from Kobe Johnson. And the rebound comes down to Arnold for the Cardinals. Off the timeline now. Right side to Watkins. On the dribble. Gets a screen. Watkins going to pull it. Watkins going to pull a three. Too hard off the backboard. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Back out top to Watkins. Cross-court pass to Apps. Left side down to Brandt. Grant Arnold, that is. Grant Arnold with the basketball against Dre Lane. Goes inside the lane on the dribble. Goes up for a layup and is so good. Rolls off the rim. Tough break for the 5'9" senior from Eudora. Had a nice layup and a nice move. Just a little hard off the backboard. Rolls it off the front iron. Cyclones get the rebound. We're tied at 10. 2 minutes to play. First quarter. Here's McCullough. Reese Moore, baseline left. Now on the dribble out top. Gives it back to Dre Lane. Dre Lane comes back to the left side. Now goes right to McCullough. Here's Gollier. He wants to pull a three from off the glass and good. From 22 feet on the right side is Cade Gollier with his first points of the night. Cyclones lead 13-10. Not sure if Cade called glass on that one, but we'll take it anyway. Out top to Watkins. Right side to Arnold for the Cardinals. He's trying to look inside now. He's going to go to the basket on Lane. Lane knocks it away and out of bounds. Cardinals retain the basketball. Cullen's going to check back in for the Cyclones, replacing Reese Moore. And back in for the Cardinals is number 2, Tyler Shackelford. Eudora basketball under their own basket. Shackelford to throw it in. He'll throw it now. He throws it all the way back out top to Brett Breedlove, who's in the ball game for the Cardinals. There's Brent Arnold now. Tries to split the double team. Back out top to Shackelford. Shackelford right side. Here's Breedlove with a three-point basket off the rim. No good. Rebound spot for it comes down to the Cardinals right in front of the Cyclone bench. Tyler Apps with the basketball. Started by Gollier. Right side to Breedlove. Breedlove on Kobe Johnson. He's going to pull a three and draw air. Dre Lane with a rebound for the Cyclones. Ottawa leads by 3, 13-10. 1 minute, 8 seconds. First quarter to play. Gollier to set it up out top now for the Cyclones. Cade hit the three a minute ago off the glass. Just under a minute now, first quarter. A quick first quarter of play. Pass inside from Lane. Finds Kobe Johnson. Tried to find McCullough off his hands. And turnover taken by Breedlove for the Cardinals. Breedlove tries to go around Quillen. Now he throws it back out and it's taken by Kobe Johnson. Kobe on the fast break the other way. One man to beat. Kobe's shot is up and good. And we've got a blocking foul against the Cardinals. Kobe's basket will count. Foul's going to go on Sloan Hayden. That's his second personal foul of the ball game. Fourth team foul against the Cardinals. Only one for the Cyclones. So Kobe's basket is good. Kobe with a chance to the old-fashioned three-point play here at the free throw line. Substitutions coming in for the Cardinals. We'll get those for you here in just a second. Looks number 5, Jarrett Bradley is in the ballgame, a 5'7" senior. Here's Kobe Johnson's free throw, and he knocks it down. Kobe's 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Cyclones lead now 16-10, biggest lead of the ball game. Kobe goes out. Reese Moore comes back in. 39 seconds to play. Kobe with one foul, so Coach Cliff McCullough going to sit him down for the rest of the first quarter. He doesn't want to chance the second one here in quarter number 1. There's Brant Arnold for the Cardinals. Back out top. Swings the left side to Shackelford. Shackelford swings it back to Arnold on the near side. Watkins with the basketball. Now to Shackelford. He's going to pull it back out with 20 seconds. It looks like the Cardinals want to hold for one shot here. They give it back to Shackelford. He's guarded by McCullough with 14 on the clock. Let's see what the Cardinals do here. I'm running this last second shot offense. 9 seconds now. That's along the defense to Shackelford. Shackelford tries to go around Reese Moore. The ball is tipped away by McCullough. There's a fight for it in the backcourt. Players are all over the floor with 1 second to play. Quillen gets the shot off. It's partially blocked, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. Some hectic action there in the last 8 seconds of the first quarter, but Ottawa comes away with a 6-point lead. Your score after 1, Cyclone 16, Cardinals 10. Back after the 60-second timeout for quarter number 2. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9900. 9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Kobe Johnson with 7 points in the first quarter for the Cyclones. They lead this ballgame 16-10. No player for the Cardinals has had more than one bucket. Ottawa starts the second quarter with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Here's Gollier across the timeline. Glad to have you with us tonight for Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Kobe Johnson far side. Quillen near side now. Quillen backs it out. Out top to McCullough. Swings right to Gollier. Back to McCullough, top of the key. Thought about the three. Pulls back. Looks at Gollier. He catches it right side where he hit the three a while ago. Now to Kobe Johnson, baseline right. Looks inside to Reese Moore. Throws the ball in traffic, but Reese goes up and scores. Nice pass that time for Kobe Johnson inside to Reese Moore. Here's a fast break now by the Cardinals. Thought about the shot, pulls it back. They're going to go to Shackelford. Got caught in the air, but he made a pass out of it. And we're going to have a foul against the Cyclones' Alex Quillen. Cyclones playing good defense tonight. That's going to be Quillen's first personal foul. Second team foul against the Cyclones. 4 against the Cardinals, 2 against Ottawa. Just underway second quarter with an 8-point lead are the Cyclones. Substitution now for the Cardinals. Sloan Hayden comes back in the ball game. He's got 2 points so far tonight. 6'5" senior with a block shot. Watkins inbound the basketball now. Finds Bradley out top. Now to Arnold on the right side against Quillen. Quillen picked up the foul a second ago, and there's a backcourt violation against the Cardinals. Good defensive effort by Alex Quillen at time to disrupt the dribble of Grant Arnold. It went out of his hands and across the timeline. Backcourt violation. That's the third Cardinal turnover of the night. So Arnold's going to come out of the ball game. 22, Ty Apps checks back into the Cardinals. Ottawa 18-10 the score with the lead. 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Gollier inside Kobe Johnson with his back to the basket. Tries to make a spin move, and they're going to call a travel on Kobe. Kobe forgot which was the pivot foot there for a second, so he tried them both. That's not going to work. So turnover Ottawa, their third of the night. Also back in for the Cardinals now, 33, Jacob Merkel. Merkel with 2 personal fouls in the first quarter. Right side Watkins for the Cardinals, started by Gollier. Watkins 27 feet away, goes to the left-handed dribble, gets a pick. Now passes cross-court to Apps. Corner to Shackelford far side. Cross-court pass down to Watkins. Here's Apps, hands it off to Shackelford. Now Merkel drives baseline on Johnson, and he throws the ball away. We're going to have an offensive foul. Thought it was going to be a turnover because he threw the ball away, but he knocked down Cade Gollier first. So Jacob Merkel just back in the ball game, and all of a sudden picks up his third personal foul. You can see that look on his face. He knows he's going to sit for a while. So tough move for Merkel, who just came back in and goes right back out. He's replaced by Brett Breedlove. 4th turnover of the night against the Cardinals, 3 for the Cyclones. Here's Gollier across the timeline, left-hand dribble on Shackelford. Goes left side, now finds Reese Moore, baseline left, and a pass inside, stolen away by Watkins for the Cardinals. 4th Cyclone turnover of the night. See if the Cardinals can take advantage after the turnover. Here's Watkins right side, cut off by Quillen. Still on the dribble, now back out top to Apps. Apps gets a screen. McCullough just ran right over one of the Cardinal players on the screen. That's 21, Sloan Hayden, who drew the charge. The push from Noah McCullough. For McCullough, that's his first personal. 3rd team foul against the Cyclones. Checking in for Ottawa. McCullough's going to go out. Brady Beats is going to come into the ball game. Brady, number 10, 5'11" junior. 18-10 the score, 6:11 on the clock. Second quarter action. Inbounds pass over the Cardinals. Quick inbounds pass in the score by Ty Apps. Caught the Cyclones sleeping on the inbounds pass. 18-12 the score. Here's Cade Gollier across half court. Alex Quillen left side. Kobe Bryant down on the baseline. Back out top to Brady Beats. Cyclones swinging the ball one side to the other. They find Gollier on the far side. He takes another three, and this one's short. Rebound to Cardinals. Shackelford across half court. Goes all the way to the lane. Thought about the shot. Instead, passes to Breedlove in the corner, and that shot is good. Three-point basket by Brett Breedlove for three, and that cuts the lead to 18-15. Cyclones call up 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. Your score 18-15 in favor of the Cyclones. 5:40 to play second quarter. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life. Napa Know-How is a knowledgeable and friendly staff serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
5 unanswered points by the Cardinals puts them back in this ballgame. Only down 3 now to the Cyclones, 18-15. Moment to go. Cyclones with an 8-point lead. Cyclones have the basketball. Gollier across half court, right side. Kobe Johnson baseline right. Looks inside. Now all the way across court to Brady Beats. Thought about the three, and a pass inside to Reese Moore, knocked away. Taken away by the Cardinals. Fifth Cyclone turnover. So a 3-point basket will tie this ball game up. Cyclones had an 8-point lead just a minute ago. Cardinals now. Shot taken, and no good. 3-point bucket tried by Apps that time on the far side. Not even close. There's Gollier on the rebound all the way down the floor. Finds Kobe Johnson right side. Kobe to Quillen out top. Alex three. And it's good. Alex Quillen drops in a 3-point basket. His first points of the night. Cyclones up 21-15. Breedlove now against Kobe Johnson. Baseline right to Apps. Back out top to Fawcett. 6'5" Fawcett in there. Trying to get position. We're going to get a foul post on Reese Moore. Justin Fawcett, 6'5", tall, skinny kid, takes up some good space in there. A couple inches taller than Reese Moore. Reese was trying to get around him to knock that pass away and hit the arm instead. So foul on Reese Moore is his first. Cyclones' 14th foul. Dre Lane checks back in for Ottawa, as does Noah McCullough. So it's McCullough, Johnson, Quillen, Moore, and Lane. Spin move now. Breedlove baseline over the top of Quillen, no good. Rebound Foxmore, and out of bounds. Who's it off of? It's off of the Cardinals. Brett Breedlove thought he had it. Just went off his fingertips right onto the Cyclone bench. So Ottawa takes over after the turnover. 5 turnovers, both teams tonight. Here's Kobe Johnson, free throw line back to the basket. Thought about handing McCullough on the cut. No. Now he's back out top to Dre Lane. They'll reset the offense. McCullough right side. Looks inside to Reese Moore at the free throw line. Tries to find Quillen posting up inside. Alex held a little bit on the inside. Couldn't get the pass. Back out to Dre Lane out top. Lane looks for Kobe Johnson. Kobe trying to post up. Now Kobe pops out. He's got the ball outside the three-point arc on the left side. Out top to McCullough. McCullough to Quillen. Quillen right side to Dre Lane. Looks inside to Moore. Moore at the free throw line. Turns, looks for McCullough. Couldn't get him the basketball. Trying to post up McCullough on the inside. Back out top to Quillen. Cyclones with some patience on the offensive end. They lead this ball game 21-15. Here's Quillen to the hole. Quillen with layups. No good. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Good move by Alex. Just couldn't finish the shot on the layup. Breedlove with the basketball now. Breedlove's going to try and go coast to coast over Kobe. Shot up and no good by Breedlove. Rebound, Reese Moore. Cyclones basketball. Here comes Dre Lane across half court. Looks over to Coach McCullough for the play. Now sets it up. Started by Brant Arnold. Reese Moore, now back to Dre Lane. Dre Lane thought about the inside pass. Said he's going to chuck a three. Didn't go. Quillen on the long rebound for Ottawa. They'll retain possession and try again with just over 3 minutes until halftime. Here's Dre Lane. Long cross-forward pass to Kobe Johnson. Kobe's going to go baseline with the dribble. Off the glass. No good. And an offensive foul against Kobe Johnson. For Kobe, that's his second. 5th team foul. Kobe got by his initial defender, but Paul Watkins is waiting on the inside to draw the foul. So Kobe's going to sit with 2. And into the Cyclone lineup now is number 5, Jake Titus. So Jake Titus, 6'4" freshman for the Cyclones, getting some varsity time here early in the first half. He'll be sitting down with 2 fouls. So Kobe Johnson and Kate Gollier on the bench. As the Cardinals now on the inbound after the turnover, and a three-point basket is good. Ty Apps, that's his second three-pointer of the ball game, cuts the lead down to 21-18 Cyclones. 2:47 to play until halftime. Dre Lane leading the offense now for the Cyclones. On the dribble, goes inside to reach more, ball knocked away. Turnover against the Cyclones. Cardinals have it. Three-pointer ties this ball game up. Breedlove now. Long pass, and he's still out of bounds. Grant Arnold tried to find Breedlove cutting to the basket. Tried to get behind the Cyclones, maybe sleeping on defense a little bit, but the pass just a little too high on Breedlove's reach, and he's going to go out of the ball game. Cyclones take over after the turnover. Both teams now with 6 turnovers apiece. Dre Lane sets it up for Ottawa. Goes to Titus right side. Titus's pass knocked away inside, and we got a foul. Like that one's going to go into the Cardinals to the inside. Reesmore tried to catch the pass from Titus, but Justin Fawcett gave a little push there, and that's why Reesmore could not catch that ball. So 16 fouls against the Cardinals. Ottawa will be in the bonus next time. Dre Lane drives inside, stops, back out to Moore. Moore back out to Dre Lane. Now Dre goes inside. It's McCullough on the left wing. Over the right side to Quillen. Quillen back out to McCullough. Dre Lane left side, looks for Titus inside, can't find him. Long pass cross court to Reese Moore. Baseline right. Quillen now in front of the Cardinal bench. McCullough. Cyclones patient on the outside, just passing the ball. Swinging side to side, trying to find Reese Moore inside or Jake Titus. There's Quillen. He goes inside, finds a cutting Dre Lane. Dre Lane to the basket, back outside to Titus. He's going to shoot a three. Short. Lane fights for the rebound with Watkins. Ball comes back in bounds, and Cardinals have it. Shackelford up the floor quickly against McQuillan, and the shot is good. Tucker Shackelford will shoot at the one-point ball game with 1:30 to play until halftime. Cyclones lead by 1, 21-20. They had an 18-10 lead not long ago. Here's McCullough baseline right. Thought about taking the shot. Goes to Titus baseline. Titus on the dribble. Stops from 5. Off the glass, no good. Offensive foul, Cyclone. Jake Titus saw an opening. It's a good take. Good shot for the charge. Titus picks up his first 16th foul. So both teams in the bonus next time. Cade Gollier comes back in. Replacing Titus. Kobe Johnson also in as well. So you're starting 5 back in for the Cyclones. Gollier, McCullough, Johnson, Moore, and Quillen with 1:16 to play until half. Cardinals can take the lead now. They had the lead 3-0 to start this ball game. They haven't led since. Cardinal basketball. Here's Apps out top. On Quillen. Still dribbling. Back out top to Watkins. Now over to Apps. Thought about a long three. Pulled back on it. That's inside to Fawcett now with his back to the basket. Out top to Apps. He's going to chuck one from 25. No good off the rim, but the rebound comes down. Long rebound comes out to the Cardinals. Landon Watkins. There's a turnaround baseline shot. Number 12, Justin Fawcett. 6'5" senior gets his first 2 points of the game, and it gives the Cardinals a 1-point lead with 35 seconds to play until halftime. Quillen to McCullough for the Cyclones. Back to Quillen, left side. Cade Gollier is going to bring it back out with 26 seconds to play until half, and it looks like the Cyclones are going to go for one shot. Gollier dribbling near the timeline inside the circle. He's going to give it to McCullough. McCullough still near the half-court mark. 16 on the clock, so we'll set up the offense. He gives it off to Quillen. Quillen with 12 seconds. Holding the ball near half court. Now 7, 6, 5. Inside Moore looks for Kobe Johnson. The ball knocked away. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. And we got a personal foul somewhere. Can't tell who that is. Looks like we got a foul. It's going to go against the Cardinals. And one of the Cardinals just ran off the court. Sloan Hayden committed that foul and ran right over to the trainer on the bench, and they just took him right out of the gym. And if what I could tell, it was the way he was holding up his hand. One finger was not pointing in the direction it should. Let's just say that. So I think, and now he's back in. So Sloan Hayden just dislocated his finger for the Cardinals, ran out the door with the trainer, and she obviously just popped that finger back in because he just came back to the bench with a smile on his face. Welcome to high school basketball. Cade Gollier at the free throw line after the foul, and he makes the free throw. Cade's first of the night. Well, there's something you don't see very often. You don't want to see, to be honest with you, is the Dislocated finger put back in. Hayden getting that taped up on the side right now. Gollier makes the second free throw. Cade 2 for 2. Kobe Johnson comes back out with 2.1 on the clock, replaced by Titus. Ottawa with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Cardinals have to go the length of the floor in 2.1 if they want to get a shot off here before halftime. Coming to Shackelford. Shackelford from three-quarter court. And he nailed it. Tucker Shackelford. One-handed heave at the buzzer from 75 feet through nothing but Ira net. A three-point basket for Shackelford. What a way to end the half with the momentum for the Cardinals, and they lead this at halftime by a score of 25-23. We'll take this time out, come back with more from halftime here in Eudora. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
George Strait, straight to Vegas.
I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Cody Gold presents George Strait with special guest Caitlin Smith. Friday and Saturday, August 28th and 29th. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Tickets on sale Friday, January 31st, 10 a.m. at StraightToVegas.com. Don't miss George Strait, straight to Vegas.
Napa Auto Parts, building the largest selection of parts and accessories in the area. 104 South Cedar, Ottawa.
Message and data rates may apply.
What if there were a top-ranked business degree that gave you access to world-renowned faculty, leaders, and mentors, but on your schedule? The W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State University is now accepting high-quality applicants for its MBA and Business Analytics master's degree programs offered 100% online. Learn more about the top-ranked W.P. Carey business degrees online. Text RANK to 79645. Again, that's RANK to 79645.
If you like pina coladas, get
Spilled your pina colada? Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand, so you can get back to getting caught in the rain. Bounty, the quicker picker-up.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Welcome back to Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on KOFO. We are in Eudora tonight, and it is halftime of the boys' ball game where the Cyclones find themselves down 25-23 at the half. And the only reason they find themselves down is because Tucker Shackelford, 5'11 senior for the Cardinals, threw up a shot from about 75 feet one-handed. He had to get around Kobe Johnson on the dribble to do it with 2 seconds. Threw it about 75 feet, and it went right in the hoop. So a lot of momentum going into halftime here for the Cardinals on the long shot by Shackelford. Woke this crowd up. But the story so far was the second quarter, really. Ottawa led 16-10 after one. Second quarter, though, owned by the Cardinals. 15 points, outscored Ottawa 15-7 in the second quarter. 7 turnovers, for the Cyclones in the first half, 6 against the Cardinals. Not really too much of a factor either way for the turnover ratio, but a good ball game so far, and that's why it's close, 25-23. Both teams playing well. Foul trouble right now. Kobe Johnson, the only player with 2 for the Cyclones. Jacob Merkel with 3 for the Cardinals, and Sloan Hayden has 2. A lot of positives for the Cardinals are right before the halftime. Sloan Hayden fouled Cade Gollier, and when he did so, he dislocated a finger on his right hand and ran right out of the gym. Trainer followed him, and he came back about 15 seconds later with a smile on his face. So they fixed the finger, and then right after that, Shackelford hits one from 75 feet, and thus the Cardinals lead the Cyclones 25-23 at half. We'll be back with more of your Cyclone halftime show after this You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
Marine tractor and small engine motor oil available at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
If you like pina coladas, get
Spilled your pina colada? Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. So you can get back to getting caught in the rain. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
And now another edition of Obvious News from Geico.
Obvious News!
Experts now say that wearing more clothes in the winter will, in fact, help you be warmer. We asked cold victim Trent Patterson about this, and here's what he said.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I was a little cold, put on a sweater, then wasn't cold. I was like, what?
Also in Obvious News, Geico makes it easy to save money and easy to reach them, with licensed agents available around the clock. So switching is a really smart decision. That's Obvious News from Geico.
Obvious News!
Back at halftime, Ottawa and Eudora. The Cardinals lead the Cyclones by 2, 25-23 here at halftime. Being entertained by the little cheer squad here at Eudora. Always a good time to see that at halftime here. Our other game tonight, by the way, our game of the week online at KOFO.com with Luke Queen tonight. Finds McLeod Bulldogs at West Franklin to take on the Falcons. And after one quarter of play, McLeod leads West Franklin 17-8. Other area action tonight, besides our game of the week. Anderson County boys are at Wellsville. Spring Hill's at Lewisburg. Central Heights is hosting Jayhawk Lynn tonight. Linden hosting Mission Valley. Santa Fe Trails at Osage City. Paola hosts DeSoto. Osawatomie's at Iola. And tomorrow the Wilsonville boys will be at Lewisburg to make up a game that was postponed by weather earlier in the season. We mentioned earlier the Top Gun tournament. In case you missed that, I want to run that down for you one more time. That's tomorrow. Girls action in Wellsville. The final day of the Top Gun tournament. Lewisburg and Hayden will play for 7th place. In the first game of the day, Anderson County and Baldwin will go at it for 5th place after that. And Spring Hill and Lansing for the 3rd place game. And in the championship, it's Wellsville on their home court against Nemaha Central. That's tomorrow at the Top Gun tournament. Also mentioned, but I want to do it again in case you missed it, we've got Ottawa University men's and women's basketball tomorrow on KOFO coming your way. Casey Weeder's got your play-by-play as Ottawa hosts the Friends Falcons at Wilson Fieldhouse. We've got your Fusion Alley OU women's basketball pregame show on KOFO at 3:45 with tip-off at 4. The OU men take on the Friends Falcons then at 6 o'clock. Your Fusion Alley Braves pregame show for that one starts at 5:45. So join Casey tomorrow for all the action on 103.7 FM, 12:20 a.m., and online at KOFO.com. We'll take one more time out here at halftime. Come back ready for the start of the 3rd quarter as the Cyclones and Cardinals go at it in Frontier League play. Your score at halftime, Eudora 25, Ottawa 23. Back with more. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
George Strait, straight to Vegas.
I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Cody Gold presents George Strait with special guest Caitlin Smith. Friday and Saturday, August 28th and 29th, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Tickets on sale Friday, January 31st, 10 a.m. at StraightToVegas.com. Don't miss George Strait, straight to Vegas.
Don't just watch the big game on Sunday. Make it an experience you'll never forget at the Fusion Alley and Primetime Grill Super Bowling Party. From 4 to close on Sunday, enjoy $2 games or lane rental for only $15 an hour, and shoe rental is free. And what would a party be without food? Primetime Grill has you covered with half-price bone-in chicken wings and drink specials. Fusion Alley and Primetime Grill Super Bowling Party with a big game on 41 screens this Sunday from 4 to close at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in South Ottawa. More food, more drinks, and more fun than you'll have anywhere else. When it's game time, it's prime time. Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
And we're back in Eudora, ready to start the second half of play here between the Ottawa Cyclones and the Eudora Cardinals. And a good first half it was. Cardinals have a 2-point lead, but the Cyclones get the ball to start the third quarter, and we are underway as Kate Gollier hands off to Kobe Johnson out front. Back to Gollier. Down to McCullough right side. Glad to have you with us tonight for Cyclone basketball. Noah McCullough drives to the basket and scores. Nobody got in his way, so Noah shoots for 2 points for the second half, and this ball game's tied at 25. Cardinal basketball now. Here's Fawcett, 6'5" senior. Up and under move, no good. Kobe Johnson with the rebound for the Cyclones. Hands off to Gollier. Gollier running across the timeline with the ball. Goes right side to Kobe, back to Gollier. Little pick and two-man action there. Now Gollier gives it to Quillen, back to Kobe. He's open for three, didn't take it. Kobe drives inside, and we're going to have a blocking foul against the Cardinals, which is a good thing because for Ottawa, that would have been Kobe Johnson's third foul. So it's going to be blocking number 10. That's Noah Watkins. It's his first personal foul. First team foul of the half. Kobe in the act of shooting, so he'll get 2 free throws for Ottawa. See if he can regain the lead for the Cyclones, and he does on the first free throw. Kobe held scoreless in the second quarter. He had 7 after 1 and a goose egg in the second. So Kobe back on the board here in the third with 2 free throws. 5 for 5 from the line tonight, and Ottawa now with a 27-25 lead over the Cardinals. Here's Shackelford. Threw up the big 75-foot shot to end the half. There's an inside Fawcett goes inside, or check that. Apps goes inside, has it knocked away. Cyclones take over. Turnover against the Cardinals, their first here of the second half. Kate Gollier, right side of the basketball, and the dribble goes inside to Kobe Johnson. Kobe, turnaround for 12. Hits the front of the rim, hits the backboard and falls. So after being held scoreless in the second quarter, Kobe Johnson has 4 points for the Cyclones here in the third. Ottawa leads 29-25. Fawcett right side to Shackelford on the dribble. Pulls up from a 10-foot jumper from the free throw line. And a nice shot by Shackelford for 2. Quickly up the floor, here come the Cyclones. Johnson baseline cut off. Goes to Reese Moore. Out top to Quillen. Swings left side to McCullough in front of the Cyclone bench. McCullough on the dribble and lane. Spin move. Off the glass and good. Noah McCullough with a nice spin move off the window. McCullough. 7 points on the night. Cyclones lead 31-27. Here's a shot taken by the Cardinals. And Kate Gollier just put the shot in about the third row. Ty Apps on a spin move. He didn't see Kate Gollier coming the other way. And he looked like the volleyball player at that point. Spiked that one right out of bounds. Cyclones with a 4-point lead, 31-27. Just underway third quarter action. Inbounds pass for the Cardinals under the basket. Here's Apps on a Fawcett baseline. Double team. Stolen by Kobe Johnson. Kobe on the dribble up the floor. Goes around 2 guys. Stops from 5 feet. He's going to give it to Quillen. Top of the key. 3-point basket for Alex. Quillen is good. The assist there to Kobe Johnson. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Taken by the Cardinals as the Cyclones open up a 34-27 lead with 5:45 to play here in the third quarter. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Back with more Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Ottawa Cyclones on an 11-2 run to start the second half, and they've opened up a 34-27 lead, down 25-23 at halftime. So Ottawa with some intensity on the defensive end, a couple of turnovers already against the Cardinals, resulting in points for the Cyclones. And we're back to seeing that unselfish play like we saw the other night against Blue Valley Southwest, with the Cyclones making that extra pass that they need to find the open man. It's a defensive effort as well. So offense is rolling third quarter for the Cyclones. Kobe Johnson with 5 so far. Noah McCullough 4 in this quarter, and a three-point basket by Quillen as well. Cardinals basketball after the timeout. And almost another turnover. Covered by Apps for the Cardinals. Back out top. Jacob Merkel, who's back in the game with 3 fouls. Watkins left side. Pass inside to Fawcett. Post up on Kobe Johnson. Spin move is good. Justin Fawcett with 2. 34-29 Cyclone. Cade Gollier basketball, dribbling right in front of the Cyclone bench. Gets a pick from Kobe Johnson. A nice pick and roll pass from Gollier. Kobe misses the shot, and the ball comes down to the Cardinals. Nice pick and roll move that time. Just couldn't get the shot to fall with Kobe Johnson. Here's Merkel on the other end, and he's going to be blocked by Kobe Johnson. Kobe was behind him. Merkel went up, pump fake. Tried the second time, and Kobe just knocked it right away. Here's Cade Gollier to McCullough. Thought about the three. Finds Quillen in the corner. His three-point shot is no good. Noah McCullough with the rebound. He's going to go up on the 6'5" Fawcett and miss the shot. Fawcett with the rebound. Shackelford now across half court for the Cardinals. Gives it off to Watkins. Back to Shackelford, baseline right. Apps pulls back on a three-pointer. Now pulls it all the way back out to set the offense. He's guarded by Quillen. Merkel right side. Kobe Johnson giving him a lot of space. Here's Merkel down the lane. He's going to go with the left-handed layup, and it goes over the top of Kobe Johnson. Jacob Merkel, 4 points on the night. His first 2 of the second half. Cyclones lead down to 3, 34-31. Here's Noah McCullough for Ottawa. Gets a pick from Johnson. Goes to Reese Moore, far side. Three-point line extended. Back out top now. Gollier gives it to Quillen. Quillen sets the offense. Goes to Gollier on the left wing. Gollier on the dribble. Didn't use the pick from Kobe Johnson. Goes baseline, passes it back out to Quillen. Quillen now to Kobe for 3. And it's good. Kobe Johnson buries the three-pointer. Kobe with 7 points now to match his first quarter. 14 in the ball game. Watkins for the Cardinals, left side, guarded by Gollier. Pass inside, stolen away by Quillen. Third turnover, and Quillen gives it right back. Shackelford caught under his own basket, and that's a double dribble. Cade Gollier was a good defense under the basket after Quillen turned it back over for the Cyclones. So that's the 4th turnover now against the Cardinals. In 4.5 minutes of play. Shackelford comes out for the Cardinals. He's replaced by number 3, Brand Arnold. Had some good minutes in the first half, didn't score. Cyclones lead by 6, 37-31. 3:28 third quarter. Here's Quillen right side. Gets a pick from Kobe Johnson, left-handed dribble. Finds Gollier. Thought about the 3, pulls back. Gives it to Kobe. Back to Gollier. Quillen right side. Offense being patient right now. Back to Gollier in front of the bench. Here's Kobe Johnson. Tries the spin move. Got away with a travel. Gives it over to McCullough. McCullough back out to Quillen, who sets it up for the Cyclones. Quillen wanted to pick. Kobe rolled away from it. Inside pass out of Reese Moore. Reese, 4-foot turnaround. It's good. Nice feed from Cade Gollier inside to Reese Moore, and he increases the Cyclone lead to 8 at 39-31. Merkel back out top to Watkins. Swings it near side to Ty Apps. Apps on the dribble against Quillen. Hands it off to Brand Arnold. Arnold on the dribble against McCullough. Goes Merkel right side. Merkel drives inside with the left-hand shot. No good. We're going to have a foul on the inside. Foul on the shot's going to go against the Cyclones. Reese Moore with a look on his face of what, me? And the official says yes. So Reese Moore with his second personal foul. Thought it was first of the second half, but it sends number 33, Jacob Merkel, to the free throw line, 6'2" senior. His first charity of the night is down. Merkel now. 5 points in the ball game. Breedlove checks back in, replacing Ty Apps for the Cardinals. Merkel set for the second free throw. Tries to cut the Cyclone lead down to 6 with this charity, and he does. Merkel on the line, 2 up, 2 down. Ottawa with a 6-point lead. Dre Lane into the ball game for Ottawa now, brings it up across half court. He replaces Cade Gollier. Kobe Johnson thought about the 3, gives it to McCullough. McCullough back to Kobe, right side, outside the arc. Dre Lane out top now. Left side, Alex Quillen wants the screen from Reese Moore. Nope, gives it to Reese Moore. Reese top of the key, looks inside, nothing there, gives back to Quillen. Dre Lane now with the basketball, comes to the near side. Kobe Johnson sets the pick for him. Kobe on the roll. Dre Lane on the 5-foot runner. Short, no good, but gets his own rebound and knocks it out to McCullough. McCullough inside. Reese Moore. Nice pass and a basket by Reese Moore. Good heads-up play by Noah McCullough. Long rebound. Everybody looked where the ball was. As soon as McCullough got it, he saw Reese Moore under the basket for 2. 41-33 Cyclones. Breedlove in the lane. Far side to Watkins. In the corner to Merkel now, guarded by Kobe Johnson. Kobe with 2 fouls. Top to Watkins, guarded by McCullough. Watkins. Far side to Breedlove, and he lost it out of bounds. Gollier checks back in for Ottawa. Also substitutions back in for the Cardinals. Shackelford, Ty Apps, and Justin Foster return. So starters back in the ballgame for the Eudora Cardinals, except for Brant Arnold. And starters in the ballgame for the Cyclones, except Dre Lane, who's in. Lane brings it across half court. Gollier far side. Gets the pick from Kobe Johnson on the roll. Same play they tried a while ago, and Kobe just got whacked in the face. No call, but the ball goes out of bounds against the Cardinals. Cyclones retain possession. Kobe wiping his eyes a little bit. Got wiped in the face by a forearm. No call. Here's McCullough on the inbound. Wants to find Kobe inside. No go. Back out to Dre Lane. Dre top of the key. Gollier right side. Swings it back out to Lane, resets the offense. Man-to-man defense by the Cardinals. Dre Lane, and he dragged the pivot through. Cade Gollier started to go back door just as Dre Lane was going to pass to him, so Dre had to pick up the ball, and he dragged his back foot at the same time. Second turnover against Ottawa here in the third quarter. Just over a minute to play. Third quarter action here in Eudora between the Cyclones and the Cardinals. Ottawa with a 41-33 lead. Brant Arnold now for the Cardinals against Dre Lane. Comes left side, Shackelford. No check that, that's Breedlove. Now back up top, Shackelford. Head fake. Goes inside the lane for a 5-footer. Off the glass, no good. And we're going to have a foul. And it looks like it's going to be Kobe Johnson's third foul of the night. It is. Kobe Johnson picks up his first foul of the second half, but that's 3 in the ball game. So that's going to send number 2 to the free throw line, Tucker Shackelford. Kobe's going to check out here in a second. Will be replaced by Reese Moore. Shackelford's going to shoot the first free throw before that happens. And the charity is up and down for Tucker Shackelford. His first free throw tonight. Reese Moore checks back in for Kobe Johnson. 46 seconds to play third quarter. Kobe and only one with 3 fouls in the ballgame for Ottawa. Merkel has 3 for the Cardinals. Shackelford gets his second free throw. 9 points of the night for senior Tucker Shackelford for Eudora. Ottawa's lead 41-35. Just over 30 seconds to play. Still fourth quarter action. Cade Gollier dribbles out, sets it back up, goes to McCullough right side. Cyclones are going to run a little weave offense here and hold it for one shot. McCullough guarded by Breedlove. Dangerous pass over to Dre Lane. Hands it off to Gollier with 21 on the clock. Gollier guarded by Shackelford. Now to Dre Lane. Dre gets away from a double team. Gets to McCullough to the near side with 14 on the clock. Gollier now is going to set up the play. 10 seconds to go, third quarter. Here's Gollier, guarded by Arnold. Left-handed dribble. Gollier goes inside, hands it to Reese Moore. Reese turns around, shoots over the taller defender, and it goes. Reese Moore with a bucket at the buzzer. So the Cyclones, after 3, take a 43-35 lead. We'll head to fourth quarter action. We'll be back with it right after this. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Hey, have you heard that ransomware attacks have increased by 500% this year?
Yeah, cybercriminals are targeting all types of businesses, encrypting their data and holding it hostage unless they pay up.
What if we're their next victim?
Don't worry, we have Barracuda to detect, prevent, and recover from ransomware and other advanced threats.
So we're secured?
Absolutely. We'll pay no ransom and keep this business up and running.
That's a relief.
Protect your business at Barracuda.com. Barracuda, your journey secured.
Message and data rates may apply.
What if there were a top-ranked business degree that gave you access to world-renowned faculty, leaders, and mentors, but on your schedule? The W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State University is now accepting high-quality applicants for its MBA and Business Analytics master's degree programs offered 100% online. Learn more about the top-ranked W.P. Carey business degrees online. Text RANK to 79645. Again, that's RANK to 79645.
Well, we're ready for fourth quarter action here at Eudora High School between the Ottawa Cyclones and the Eudora Cardinals. Been a good ball game tonight and a great third quarter for the Cyclones, who outscored Eudora 20-10 in the quarter. Makes up for that 15-7 beating they took in the second quarter. So we start the fourth. Ottawa up 43-35, 8 minutes on the clock. Cardinal basketball. Glad to have you with us tonight. Cyclone basketball action. Cardinal basketball. Shackleton now, far side outside the arc. Out top to Watkins. Near side to Apps. Apps looks inside to Fawcett. Fawcett double team. Gets it back out to Apps. Top to Keith Shackelford. Started by McCullough. Here's Apps. Shackelford, right side Breedlove. Goes baseline on Collier. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Cade Collier. It's going to be Cade's first. Third foul against the Cyclones here in the second half. And a pretty clean second half, really. 4 fouls total between the two teams. Inbounds pass comes to Apps. Shot from 3 foot, no good. Ball short. Rebounded by Dre Lane. He'll bring it up the court for the Cyclones. Lane to Collier. Back to Lane as he comes across half court. Sets up the offense with the 8-point lead. Dre Lane dribbles right, picks it up, goes to Reese Moore top of the key. Left side Alex Quillen. Now McCullough top of the key. Dre Lane right side. Kobe Johnson on the bench with 3 fouls. Kobe with 7 points there in the third quarter. 14 in the ball game. Cyclone offense very patient. McCullough near side. Gives to Reese Moore. Looks for a cutting Dre Lane. Not there. Cyclones with an 8-point lead can afford to be patient with it. Get the shot they want. Cardinals man-to-man defense not exactly overpowering here. Not very impressive. So the Cyclones can just look for the open man and move that ball. Don't have to do anything. No shot clock here, so if you're not being pressed to go to the basket, there's no need to with an 8-point lead. Here's Dre Lane out top now against Shackelford. Got to be sure you don't get a 5-second count out top. Here's Dre, right side, gives off to McCullough. Cyclones in the weave offense, if you will. Here's McCullough, goes inside, no good, and we got a foul. It's going to go with Justin Fawcett for the Cardinals, his second team foul. Noah McCullough tried to go left-hand baseline shot. Kind of bailed out a little bit that time by Fawcett on the foul as Noah's shot bounced off the glass, not close to the rim. The foul occurred at the same time, so it sends Noah McCullough to the free throw line. His first one is in and out, no good. Merkel returns for the Cardinals. Merkel with 3 fouls, all in the first half. Nobody scored yet here in the fourth. There's McCullough's second free throw. Short, off, no good. So Noah McCullough 0 for 2 there at the line. Cardinal rebound. Noah Watkins across the timeline. Shackelford now. Far side Watkins. Deep 3. Off the rim. No good. Good defensive box out that time by Cade Collier. Had Merkel on his back, and Merkel with 3 fouls knew better than to go up and try and go get it over the top of Cade Collier. So Johnson heads to the scorer's table, and he'll come back in with 3 fouls here at the next dead ball. There's Quillen on the dribble. Clear out near the timeline. Now it goes to Reese Moore in the corner. Moore guarded by Fawcett. 6'5" on 6'4" there. Dre Lane out top. Guarded by Watkins. Gets the pick from Collier. Had Collier on the roll, but he couldn't get the ball to him. Here's Reese Moore. Reese Moore's going to go all the way to the basket and score. Nice move by Reese Moore. Reese Moore with his 11 points of the night. Cyclones with a 10-point lead. 45-35, 5:17 to play in the ball game. Here's Merkel. Got away with a travel. And Alex Quillen with a reach and a foul. So for Quillen, that's his second. Only the 14th foul against the Cyclones, non-shooting foul. Update on our game of the week tonight. At halftime, McLeod leads West Franklin 40-18. That ball game online at KOFO.com. Kobe Johnson checks back in. Dre Lane out. So your starting lineup in for the Cyclones. With a 10-point lead, 5:13 to play. Inbounds pass. Stolen by Gollier. 5 turnovers against the Cardinals this half. Gollier up the floor to McCullough. Quickly to Kobe Johnson in the corner. Back to McCullough with a 10-point lead. 5 minutes to play. Cyclones be patient on offense here. No reason to rush anything. Take the shot if it's there. Here's Collier. Collier gives back to Kobe, right side. Had Collier on the cut. Kobe all the way across court. Over the top to Noah McCullough. Started by Arnold. McCullough, left-handed dribble. Picks it up, and he's stuck on the sideline. He's going to have to call a timeout. He's stuck right in front of the Cyclones bench. Had nowhere to go, so to save that, he's going to have to call a timeout. And he does so. It's a 30-second timeout with 4:39 to play in the ball game. Ottawa leads by 10, 45-35. Back after this 30-second timeout with Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Cyclone basketball after the timeout. Noah McCullough got stuck in front of his bench, had to call the timeout to avoid the turnover. Heads up play there, so Cyclones throw it in, and we got a steal by the Cardinals. Now take that back. Almost a steal. Reese Moore collects it for the Cyclones. So Ottawa retains. Well, it could have been a turnover there, but they'll keep it. 4:26 to play in the ball game. Ottawa by 10. Here's Kate Gollier on the dribble. So it's Kobe Johnson on the right corner. Kobe now puts it on the floor, and a 5-second count before he dribbled the basketball. So Kobe held the ball, 1 second too long before he put it on the floor. So turnover Cyclones, their third of this half. Into the ball game. Both teams with 10 turnovers in this contest. Cardinal basketball, they find themselves down by 10 with 4 minutes to play. Arnold out top. Shackelford, no. Stolen by McCullough. Not a smart pass by Arnold that time. Tried to go cross court with it. Noah McCullough stepped right in front. Here's Quillen across half court. McCullough guarded by Arnold. Spin move at the free throw line. McCullough's going all over the hole with it. Left-hand shot blocked by Ty Apps. Here comes Arnold the other way. Fast break Cardinals. Now they slow it up. Gets it to Fawcett. Apps from way downtown is short, but he gets his own rebound. Long shot came long back to him. He goes all the way to the side to Arnold in the corner for 3. Off no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it belongs to the Cyclones. Justin Fawcett thought he had a hand on it for the Cardinals, and he did, but he couldn't get the whole hand on it, and he goes out of bounds. Cyclone basketball. Substitution now for the Cardinals. Returning is number 10, Noah Watkins. He replaces Tucker Shackelford, 5'11 senior. Shackelford looks a little gassed, playing some tough D out there, so he's going to get a breather. Cyclones throw it in. Here's Gollier in the backcourt. Arnold on him. Gets it across half court. Still on the dribble right side. Goes to McCullough, baseline right from 15. Finds Kobe Johnson inside. Kobe goes up on a pump fake. A foul, and the basket is going to count. It does count. Kobe with a nice head fake. Got his man up in the air and made the basket. We've got an injured player down for the Cardinals after the shot. That was going to be on Ty Apps, and he's the player that's down on the floor right now. Kobe went up with a pump fake. Apps went up with him and flew over Kobe's back. Tell you what, while they're taking care of Ty Apps on the floor, let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
When you have trouble sleeping, it's tough. When kids have trouble sleeping...
Mom, I can't sleep. Dad, just one more story?
For nights like this, try Vicks Pure Z's Kids. Our great-tasting gummies are specially formulated for kids with a unique blend of botanicals and a low dose of melatonin to support their natural sleep cycle. Best of all, they're drug-free and non-habit forming. Help your child fall asleep naturally with Pure Z's Kids Gummies. Consult with a doctor before use. For ages 4 and up.
Then we're back after the timeout, and it's good to see Ty Apps 6'2" junior for the Cardinals, sit up and then walk off the floor under his own power. He basically flipped over the back of Kobe Johnson. Kobe threw a pump fake. Apps went for it. Got Apps up in the air, and then Kobe went with the shot. Apps flipped over his back and hit the floor hard, but he walks off under his own power. I think he's got a pretty good bell ringer going there on the sideline. So Kobe Johnson's basket did count. He steps to the line to complete the three-point play, which he does. Kobe's first points of the fourth quarter gives him 17 in the ball game, and Ottawa a 13-point lead. 48-35 your score, 3 minutes to play in this contest. There's a pass inside to Fawcett, guarded by Moore, back outside to Merkel. Tries to go around Kobe Johnson in the lane. Tries a second time, doesn't work. Here's Watkins out top. Watkins with McCullough on him. He spins in the lane. Goes up with a shot, and it's rimmed in and out. Kobe Johnson affected the shot. He didn't touch it, but he made Watkins change his trajectory a little bit. Ball bounced around the rim and came out. So Cyclones get the rebound. They have the ball now with a 13-point lead and 2:39 to play. Here's McCullough near side on the dribble, guarded by Breedlove. Picks up his dribble. Finds Moore, though. Moore back out to McCullough. Well, free throw line, or check that half-court line. Trying to get around Breedlove. He does, and he gives it off to Alex Quillen. Out of Cade Gollier. Guarded by Arnold. Here comes the double team. He gets it away to Reese Moore. Moore. He's fouled before he gets the pass to Quillen. Foul's going to go on number 12. That's Fawcett, his third. Fourth team foul against the Cardinals here in the second half. Jared Bradley returns for the Cardinals into the ball game. Shackelford back in as well for Eudora. So the Cardinals right now guard heavy on the floor. A shorter, quicker lineup other than Fawcett at 6'5". Here's Reese Moore, and he shot off the glass, no good from 3 feet. Just rolled off a little hard. So you have 4 guards and a big man in for the Cardinals right now. So look for the defensive pressure to ramp up here and maybe some three-point shooting for the Cardinals with 2 minutes to play, down by 13. Here's a nice pass inside. Oh, and it's missed by Fawcett. The 6'5" Fawcett, nobody near him. He went with the layup and missed it, but the Cardinals take advantage as the ball comes out, and Watkins hits a 3. So we've got a timeout on the floor. Let's see if this is a 30 or a 60. We've got a full timeout. Let's take one as well. 1:52 to play in the ball game. Ottawa with a 48-38 lead over Eudora. Back with more Cyclone basketball after this on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. Pick up the best-selling rechargeable 10-watt flashlight at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Cyclones have outscored the Cardinals, had outscored the Cardinals 5-0 here in the fourth quarter until that three-point basket by Landon Watkins. The first point of the fourth quarter for the Cardinals, and it comes with 1:52 left to play in the ballgame. Here's a steal on the inbound by the Cardinals. Arnold's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Noel McCullough, and he's going to be fouled in the backcourt. So the Cyclones dodged the bullet there. A steal by the Cardinals. Shot was missed, and Ottawa gets the rebound and a foul on the play. It'll be Brant Arnold, his first personal foul of the ball game, 15th foul against the Cardinals. So they've still got a couple more to go before the Cyclones step to the free throw line. Here's Alex Quillen on the inbound across half court for Ottawa. Pressure being applied by the Cardinals in the backcourt and the front court. Trapping everywhere now with a minute 34 to play. Down by 10. Here's Kobe Johnson inside. Backs it back out on the dribble. Tries to find Gollier, and he does. 35 feet away. Gollier, and he's going to be fouled. Noah Watkins on the foul. That's going to be his second personal. 6 teams, so Cyclones will throw it in. Next will be a shooting foul. Substitution now for the Cardinals. We're going to put Justin Fawcett back in. I just saw Kyle Dieterding look at Ty Apps, number 22, who went out a while ago injured when he flipped over Kobe Johnson. He looked at him as if, "You want to go in?" And Ty Apps just shook his head and said no. So he's obviously in a lot of pain over there, and you can tell after that fall that he took. Foul on the inbounds pass. It's going to send Reese Moore to the free throw line. Foul's going to be against Breedlove. That's his first of the ball game. 7th team foul. So Reese Moore goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Reese, 1 for 1 tonight, completing a three-point play earlier, and he makes the first free throw. He'll get the bonus. Reese with 14 in the ball game. Second free throw up and down. Reese Moore with 15. 50-38 Ottawa, 1:20 to play in the ball game. Here comes Shackelford, started by McCullough. Goes left side. Oh, almost stolen by Quillen. And a long pass out top, almost stolen. Boy, Cyclones are all over those passes. The three-point shot taken by the Cardinals missed. Arnold goes inside. He's blocked by Quillen, but Quillen commits the foul. Boy, Ottawa with a couple of almost steals, if you will. Kind of one of those where if they hadn't trimmed their fingernails tonight, they would have had the steal. That's how close they were. Ottawa with a 12-point lead. Cardinals, Brant Arnold at the free throw line, first time tonight. First one off the left, no good. So for the Cardinals, you're down 12 with over a minute to play, and you're at the free throw line with the clock stopped. You got to make these free throws. Arnold misses the first one. Here's the second. Rims out, no good. Fawcett with a rebound, though, for the Cardinals. His shot up, no good. Gets another rebound and a foul. And this may be on Kobe Johnson, which will be his fourth. We'll see. It's going to be on Kobe Johnson. And they're going to say it's a shooting foul. Fawcett had his back to the basket, really trying to tip the loose ball to himself, but somehow in the act of shooting. So they'll go to the free throw line to shoot, too. And his first one is around and round and good. Kobe Johnson's fourth foul, as we said. Justin Fawcett, his fifth point of the night. He'll get the second one, and it clangs the back, no good. Rebound tipped out to the Cardinals. Minutes to play in the ball game. Here's Breedlove, and he throws the ball away. Breedlove started to go to the basket, tried to kick it out for Noah Watkins. Passed a little hard out of Watkins' hand, so another turnover on the Cardinals. Their seventh of the second half. Cyclones on the ball backcourt now with 56 seconds to play in this ball game, and an 11-point lead, 50-39. In the pass comes to Quillen. He's going to be fouled immediately. Arnold with his second personal. 8th team foul, so a backcourt foul, 8th team, so it's a 1-on-1 situation for Alex Quillen at the free throw line. Alex, 6'2" senior. Has a word with the official. They both smile about something, and now he hands him the ball for the free throw. Alex is first. Off short, no good. So rebound by the Cardinals. They're down 11. 50 seconds to play. Here's Watkins. Quillen on him. Far side, Shackelford. Shuffled his feet, no call. And a foul, no, travel on Merkel. Merkel caught a nice pass from Watkins, trying to go around Kobe Johnson, but shuffled the feet. Turnover, number 8 in the second half. 14 for the game. Quillen in the backcourt, and he's going to be fouled again by Arnold. So Arnold picks up his third. Alex Quillen goes to the free throw line. Missed the first end of the 1-on-1 a minute ago, so we'll see if he gets the second one this time. Got to make the first one first, which he does. Alex with a couple of threes and a free throw in this ball game. 7 points. Here's a second free throw, and it's down as well. 52-39, just over 30 seconds play. Cardinals up for 4, and they throw it away. Turnovers have plagued the Cardinals here in the second half. That's 9 in this half. 15 in the ball game. Cyclones have thrown in now. Long pass to Gollier. You can track it down in front of the scorer's table on the far side of the floor. Gollier dribbles all the way to the corner, and he's fouled in a trap. The kid will go to the free throw line. He is nice. That's on Arnold. Team's 10th foul there, so Cade Gollier will shoot 2 now for the Cyclones. Gollier's first charity. Up and down. Good shot by Cade Gollier for the free throw. He'll get another. sixth point of the night. Looking for 7 here. And that one rolls around and no good. Watkins with the rebound for the Cardinals across the timeline with 26 seconds to play. He's going to give it off to Arnold. Back up top to Fawcett. Deep three-pointer from the big man, and he hits it. 6'5" senior Justin Fawcett with a three. Cyclones go to inbound the basketball. We'll see. We've got a whistle. Let's see what we got here. Not sure what happened on the inbound. I don't know if we had a timeout or what we've got. Let's see what the official says. 30-second timeout, Cardinals. Looks like Cardinals called a timeout before Noah McCullough grabbed the ball to throw it in bounds, although when the whistle blew, I looked up and McCullough had the ball in his hand, so not quite sure what happened there. Maybe the official didn't have the whistle in the mouth to call it in a timely manner. Nonetheless, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 16.6 on the clock. Ottawa with a 53-42 lead over the Cardinals. Acacia missed it earlier. The Lady Cyclones dropped their ball game, 49-33 to the Lady Cardinals. Good ball game for Ottawa Lady Cyclones in the first half. Different story in the second. And they fall to the 10-1, now 11-1 Cardinals. Ottawa boys team about to extend their record with another win, and now we got a foul on the inbound. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Kobe Johnson, who just fouled out. Away from the ball, I think Kobe was trying to set a back screen, and he did so right in front of the official, who whistled him for his fifth, and so Kobe checks out of the ball game. Kobe exits with 5 fouls and 17 points tonight. 16.6, no time went off the clock. Watkins goes to the free throw line for the 1-and-1, and he hits it. The 7th team foul against Ottawa. So Watkins knocks that one down. His first time at the charity stripe tonight. He'll get another. Second free throw up, rolls around the rim and falls for Watkins. 53-44 Ottawa. Trey Lane gets the inbounds pass, looks down court to Quillen. Quillen across the timeline with 11 seconds to play. Will the Cardinals foul? No. Quillen dribbles out of it. Near side to Collier, and this one's going to end. And the Cyclones are going to take a 53-44 win home from Eudora. That's the final score. Ottawa Cyclones 53, Eudora Cardinals 44. Back to wrap this one up, and tonight as well from Eudora High School. You're listening to KOFO and Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Cold weather often brings cold and flu season, and that's often what brings you in to see the doctors at Ottawa Family Physicians or their registered nurse practitioners at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa Family Physicians, 242-1620, or visit ottawafamilyphysicians.com.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
What if you were rewarded for shopping? Sutton's Jewelry is doing just that. Receive $10 cash back for every $100 purchase at Sutton's. Treat yourself at Sutton's or use as a gift. It's your choice. And speaking of choices, Sutton's has an extensive selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, diamonds, gemstones, gold, contemporary metals, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, watches, and every piece qualifies for the $10 cash back on every $100 purchase. Offer good through February 14th. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main Street, Ottawa.
And now another edition of Obvious News from Geico.
Obvious News!
Experts now say that wearing more clothes in the winter will, in fact, help you be warmer. We asked cold victim Trent Patterson about this, and here's what he said.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I was a little cold, put on a sweater, then wasn't cold. I was like, what?
Also in Obvious News, Geico makes it easy to save money and easy to reach them, with licensed agents available around the clock. So switching is a really smart decision. That's Obvious News from Geico.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life. Napa Know-How is a knowledgeable and friendly staff serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
When you have trouble sleeping, it's tough. When kids have trouble sleeping...
Mom, I can't sleep. Dad, just one more story?
For nights like this, try Vicks Pure Z's Kids. Our great tasting gummies are specially formulated for kids with a unique blend of botanicals and a low dose of melatonin to support their natural sleep cycle. Best of all, they're drug-free and non-habit forming. Help your child fall asleep naturally with Pure Z's Kids Gummies. Consult with a doctor before use. For ages 4 and up.
53-44 the final score here at Eudora High School tonight. Cyclones victorious in a good ball game that went both ways for a while, but 2 quarters really made this ball game. The Eudora Cardinals came back in the second quarter tonight after the Cyclones led 16-10 after the first. Eudora outscored the Cyclones 15-7 in the second and took a 2-point halftime lead on a 75-foot shot by Tucker Shackelford at the buzzer. And the Cyclones found themselves, instead of up 1, they were down by 2.5. But Ottawa came out in the third quarter and outscored Eudora 20-10 and really never looked back at that point. Held on in the fourth quarter, and actually they held Eudora to their first bucket in the fourth quarter. It came with 1:52 left to play in the ball game. By then it was all over. So Ottawa beats Eudora 53-44. We're going to take one more break, come back, wrap it all up here from Eudora High School. Again, Ottawa Cyclone boys win 53-44 over Eudora. It's Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Hey, have you heard that ransomware attacks have increased by 500% this year?
Yeah, cybercriminals are targeting all types of businesses, encrypting their data and holding it hostage unless they pay up.
What if we're their next victim?
Don't worry, we have Barracuda to detect, prevent, and recover from ransomware and other advanced threats.
So we're secured?
Absolutely. We'll pay no ransom and keep this business up and running.
That's a relief.
Protect your business at Barracuda.com. Barracuda, your journey secured.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 103,000 here in Kansas. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We wrap things up from Eudora High School tonight. Ottawa Cyclone basketball coming away with 1 win, 1 loss. The Lady Cyclones drop a 49-33 contest. The Lady Cardinals, Sophia Ficken, the leading scorer for the Cyclones with 11 in that loss. The Ottawa boys come away with a victory tonight, 53-44, led by Reese Moore with 15 and Kobe Johnson with 17, leading scorer in the ball game and for the Cyclones as well. So 2 players in double figures tonight. 1 win, 1 loss. The Cyclones are back in action next week. Actually, the girls will play Monday night at 7:30. It's a girls-only makeup game against Topeka High. That'll be a 7:30 contest at Ottawa High School. We'll have that for you here on KOFO. The pregame show starting at 7:15 at Gary Bateman. And then both teams, the boys and girls squads, will play next Friday, February 7th, against Lewisburg at Ottawa High. The start of 3 home games in a row on Friday the 7th, Tuesday the 11th, and again on Friday, February the 14th. Girls lose 49-33 tonight. Boys win 53-44. I'm Derek Chappell. I want to thank Lars back at the station for keeping things rolling tonight. And thank you for joining us as well. We're going to wrap it up from Eudora High School, Ottawa Cyclone basketball. Girls lose 43, boys 49-33. Boys win 53-44. Thanks for being here. I'm Derek Chappell, wrapping it up from Eudora.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Hefner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. For more information about our next Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com.